Welcome. Believe it or not, we've been at this for 4 weeks now. We've completed 4 weeks of online e-learning, and we have exactly 2 more weeks to go of following the same routine before many of you start taking your AP exams. And so this week coming up, which we're starting today, week 5, and next week, week 6, will be the final 2 weeks that I'll be collecting and grading work that you do. After that, we'll spend 2 weeks. I'll be posting some practice materials for you, but nothing will be required, as many of you will be cramming for and taking several other AP exams. So this week we're going to do things slightly differently, so make sure you follow the instructions. These instructions are also printed on EDSB for you. Our FRQ this week is going to be taken through the College Board My AP website. It's very simple. I've had a couple of students already practice, and it turned out to be pretty easy. We did it very successfully. Just log on to My AP and go to your My AP Psychology classroom, and you'll see that I have unlocked for you a practice FRQ called Unit 2 Progress Check FRQ. That is Unit 2 Progress Check FRQ. It's Unit 2, which is biology, the biology of the body and behavior. And so the focus of both of these questions are going to be related to physiology. When you open it up, you'll see that there will be 2 questions. Each question has 4 points. Each point is related to a different term, and all of these terms are going to be related to the body as they relate to behavior. The first question is called Fear Response to Unknown Presence on Hiking in the Woods. It's a scenario about somebody walking his dog in the woods and hears a scary sound. And then the second one is called Sleep Struggles Impact Academics. And so this one is going to have some terms specifically related to research done regarding how sleep affects academic performance. You're going to be timed when you take these assessments. I've given you 30 minutes. As soon as you start this, you'll be on the clock and you'll be able to see how much time you have left. And the reason I'm doing it this way is because this is how you're going to be taking the FRQ for the AP exam this year. Remember, the AP exam is going to consist of a 45-minute FRQ. So I'm giving you 30 for these. You're going to have 45 minutes on the real day. You may use notes, books, etc., but let me give you a heads up. My big concern is that many of you are going to waste time looking for answers when you could be writing and thinking. So one strategy that I strongly recommend is to read the question, look for those parts that you know you can answer at least reasonably well. Answer those before you go looking for anything else. Because if not, you'll spend a lot of time looking for things, may or may not find them, and then you'll run out of time before you get to actually write those things that you were familiar with. So look at the question, immediately start writing. Remember to read the question, answer the darn question, ADQ, the FRQ, right? So when you submit this, I'll be able to grade it, and then you'll be able to see your results right away, along with a rubric so that you can rewrite the questions that you missed. Like the previous couple of weeks, I would prefer that you do your rewrite directly into an EDSB message. I will know which ones that you missed, and so you only have to rewrite into EDSB the terms, the points for the terms that you did not score the first go around. If you have any trouble logging onto My AP, or if these instructions don't make sense to you, just send me an EDSB message with your question, and I will reach out to you and try to help you. It's important that you get familiar with this website. This is the interface that you're going to be using on the day of the exam, and so it's good for us to get on there and get practiced. We will have a week 5 unit review, and these, by the way, these unit reviews that we've been doing, this is the 5th one. Next week will be the 6th one. These 12 pieces of paper, because most of them were 2 pages long, these are the ones that I might have handy if I was you and I was taking this online exam and I was told that I could have some resources next to me. These would be some quick, handy guides to use to look things up real quickly. So rather than a textbook, I think the textbook will be kind of clumsy. Most of you don't have it anyway. You'd have to go research it online. And so I would say that these unit reviews that we've done together and that you'll finish next week, this will be an excellent resource to have on your desk, on the table, nearby when you're taking the exam. I'm also going to recommend to you that you print out a list of vocabulary words in alphabetical order. I'll post a review list of vocabulary terms that you can print out and have beside you. So I would say, you can have, according to the instructions I read, you can have pretty much anything you want next to you. That, I think, if I was you, I would have those 12 pages of review that we've been working on one side of me, and I would have an alphabetical list of terms that may be, potential terms on the exam to the left of me. Obviously, the questions are going to be written and scored in such a way so that it's not knowing the definition isn't going to score any points. They know that you can look up the definition. They know that you can just check the definition real quickly. So obviously, that's not going to score. It's going to be application, right? And this is what I've been practicing with you all year long. Some of you I know are getting anxious and thinking about perhaps not taking this test. Please do it. Do yourself a favor. I can understand. I get it. I know why you're hesitant. Your confidence obviously is going to be hit by not having been in class and heard lectures for so long. But I think you're going to be very happily surprised at how much you are able to remember, how well you are able to do it. And you owe it to yourself. You've worked hard, right? We've been preparing for this all year long. These last few weeks have not been ideal circumstances, but it's been the same for everybody. Remember, I've told you all year long, it's not how many questions you get right on the AP exam. It's how well you do compared to your peers. And how many of your peers had Boza for an instructor? How many? That's right. That's right. You did. You had Boza. So don't be scared. Don't run and hide. Go ahead and do your best, and we'll go from there. You've got nothing to lose, right? You've got nothing to lose. It's not going to affect your course grade, and you've got everything to gain. You can still earn college credit, right? You can still earn college credit. So again, go to College Board, to My AP Classroom on College Board. Go to your My AP Psychology section. I've unlocked for you the Unit 2 Progress Check. It's called Unit 2 Progress Check. It's a 2-question FRQ. The first question has to do with a boy walking his dog in the woods. The second question has to do with research regarding teenagers, sleep, and the effect on academics. Once again, I hope that you have a very wonderful week. I hope that you're all staying healthy. I miss you. I miss you very, very much. I hope that I get to see some of you very, very soon. Peace.